Hey there, Sharon Horne-Ellstrom here. Welcome to day 161 of our Get Your Goals annual challenge. We're doing one thing every day this year to get what we want. I have found a long time ago that if I broke something that I want, if I thought about something that I want and I broke it down into little bite-sized pieces and did something every day to move me toward that, I would inevitably achieve that goal or objective that I set for myself. And so that's what this challenge is all about. Taking the different areas and aspects of our life, thinking about what do we want in that area, and then saying, okay, well, where are we right now? This is what we want. How are we going to fill that gap and get from where we are to where we want to be? And that's doing something every single day to move us toward those things so that we're making progress. We just finished up with the SOAP framework, and we took one of our goals. I did an additional stream of income, and we went through the different steps day by day by day to break it down into little pieces to say, okay, here's where I am, here's what I want, this is how I'm going to get there. And we began working on that process of, okay, what's a little thing I can do every day to move me toward that thing that I want. So today and for the next several days, we're going to talk about financial goals, key indicators. How do we know if, and more than just how do we know, but ways to measure, ways to know, things we want to consider and look at. Every month I do different topics on the different areas and aspects of our life. We're working on financial well-being this month. We have already done physical last month, which was perfect because I ended up having my surgery last month. Mental we did in March, emotional we did in February, and spiritual we did in April. So we're covering all of these. I use a 9-part life framework: physical, mental, emotional, spiritual, financial, relationships, contribution, communication, and confidence. I've mentioned several times I added that. Excuse me. I added those 2 categories in 2021, and I think I maybe started experimenting at the end of 2020 because I got involved with a group late in the year 2020 that focuses on what are the core things, what are our core values, what are kind of with core values, what are the most important things to you and to me, because those are the things I want to build on. Those are the things I want to create my life around. Those are the things I want to make sure I'm incorporating into every area and aspect of my life. There's no sense working on one area of your life to the detriment of others. How do I know? Been there, done that. Actually did that to the point in my health where I almost wasn't here talking to you today. So today our topic, our first key financial goal indicator is income, right? What do we have coming in with respect to money, resources, etc.? Because what our income is doesn't necessarily have to be money. A lot of people, and most people, trade their time for money and have a job. And when we do that, that's what most people think of as income. So if you make $50,000 a year or $100,000 a year or $10,000 a year, that is what most people consider their income. But there are actually infinite possibilities and ways to bring different types of income into our life. Just ask the IRS. They will tell you all of these things are considered income, whether they're legal or not, by the way. So today, income refers to the total amount of revenue generated by us as individuals, by us as businesses, during a specific period of time. So we're going to let's look at monthly income, right? And then we can take that times 12 to come up with our annual income. But let's just this month, and for the purposes of this exercise, look at what are all the types of income you have coming into your life monthly. And then we're just going to brainstorm out and write down all. We're not going to brainstorm. We're going to actually do some investigating and figure out what do we have coming in, because that's the first performance indicator. And with respect to our financial goals, what do we have coming in for income? If you lost your job during the pandemic, you know what I'm talking about, the pain of all of a sudden losing your income. So that's it. That's our action item today. Sit down and think about all of the income you have coming into your life right now. Might be from your job, it might be from a business, it might be from an investment. A lot of times we make investments in our 401k plans and stuff, and we actually forget to look at them, but they are considered income. Again, just ask the IRS. They will tell you what income is. If you need a definition, I did a write-up under Guide 17, where we're doing a ChatGPT experiment and doing a write-up as part of that. So you can go to, and it's on our Get Up and Go Challenge private group page. It's a group page. You have to answer 3 security questions because we don't want anybody spamming in there. But in there is last year's entire challenge, the whole challenge, guide 15, I think. Guide 16 is the videos from this year's challenge, the Get Your Goals annual challenge. Guide 17 is the write-ups. I didn't start the write-ups till February 1st because I didn't think about it. I wasn't sure I wanted to play with ChatGPT every day, but now I kind of like doing it. And you get some interesting write-ups. For example, today's write-up is all about business income, because when I asked about sources of income, it of course assumed business, not just us. But guess what? We are our own business, each and every one of us. So questions, hit me up. You know, hey, is this considered income or not? You know, child support, alimony, investments. Again, whether it's legal or not, it's considered income. So just jot down all those things and figure out what is my monthly total income right now. Guess what? Sometimes it's zero, right? I have actually had months in my life, and I'm kind of hate to admit it, and I'm not talking about up to the point that I was 13 to 18 years old, in the last 5 years even, where I had months that a bunch of bad things happened and I had zero income. Not a good feeling. Anyway, share in the comments below. Questions asked. Otherwise, I'll be with you tomorrow for day 2 of key financial goal indicators. And I bet you could guess what it's going to be, because it's pretty much the opposite of income. All right, have a great day, and I'll be with you tomorrow.